All right. There are 4 holes that make up this bucket seat, this piece right here. There's one right here where my finger is. There's one over here where my finger is, and there's one on either side over there. And one over there. All right, all 4 bolts are in place. Now we must attach some washers and some nuts to them. I have those as well, of course. Here's the gauge cluster that I spoke about before. Tells us how much gas, tells us the coolant temperature, tells us the oil situation, oil pressure, tells us the battery voltage, tells us the speed, tells us the miles, of course. And so we've got all of these connectors on the back, and these connectors go and do different things. So we have to figure out what's going on here. We have to figure out what each one of these says, because each one of these is something different. We have the air conditioning system that has a 6-pin connector that connects to this 6-pin connector. All right, so here's the problem. Here's the piece that I was going to use. You can see where the steering wheel goes. You can see it's kind of messed up right there, but let's ignore that for right now. It was going to go right here along the back, but I don't like anything about it. I don't like this lip that's on the top, this decorative lip that's meant to connect 2 pieces of flooring together. I don't like that. I don't have any way to clean this up right now. I don't have my belt sander is not working. Maybe we can fix that. Maybe that's something we can do. Hold, please. These are kind of my good pieces that I have. Okay, so here's me sitting with my foot on the gas pedal so we can know how far this dashboard needs to come down, because I need to be able to hide the wires, but I still need I need a safe amount of leg room. This is a Japanese handsaw. This shape right here is what I need to cut out. Let's imagine we're sitting here driving, and here's the control panel. Try and look back here a little bit more so you can see. This piece of wood will be angled, and so there's the controls. It'll be like the air conditioning and the radio and the speedometer and all that kind of stuff will be on this board, and this board will be angled towards me so that I can do the controls and things like that. Okay, let me walk you through where I'm at right now. These are the air cleaner parts. This goes on top of this part. It sits up here, and it cleans the air that goes in, because the car goes by a mixture of gasoline and air, and so we need to clean the air that goes in so we don't have dirty air. So I've ordered a new one of these, but that's where that goes. Now, the problem is that this is how you mount. This goes in here and helps mount this to that. But I can't get this to go in. And it's taking me 45 minutes and I still haven't got it in. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. All right, there we go, in place. Silly me, there was a hole that I couldn't see that was on the other side of this, and it went right in. And then this goes on top of that. And that goes on top of that. And this goes in here. And this goes on top. And then a little nut goes on there. So that's how that all works. I know it's kind of difficult to see, but we did move about 8 inches forward. That doesn't really tell us a lot other than we're sitting on a hill, but yeah. My point being is that it moved, and that's good. It's the first time it's moved under its own power in 5 years.